Every Friday morning, we're joined by the Target 12 investigator. Steph Machado is here this morning to catch us up on her latest reporting on the special education crisis in Rhode Island. Steph, you had a major investigation last month into Providence's inability to serve all of its preschoolers with developmental delays. So what's the update?
Yeah, so this week we did have an update to that report. You'll recall the little boy Juju from Providence, who was featured in our original investigation. He's 3 years old and nonverbal. The Providence public schools are required to give him special education services, but they were not giving those to him because of staffing shortages. He was waiting months. Well, this week, Juju finally got to go to school. His mom actually got a call the day after our original report aired about a spot available at a private school in Cranston. It took a few weeks to get everything approved, but he did start this week, and you can see we were there when the school bus came to pick him up for his first day on Monday morning. And of course, Providence has to pick up the tab for his tuition since his home district was unable to serve him as they are required to do by law. Here's what his mom said Monday morning after that bus drove off.
It means a lot to me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm excited and I'm waiting to see how it's gonna go today.
So obviously relief for that mom.
Yeah.
And Juju was not the only preschooler on the wait list who has been placed since our original report. But unfortunately, we've learned the number of children waiting has only grown. There are now 41 children between the ages of 3 and 5 who are entitled to special education services in Providence, but are not yet receiving them, Kate.
So there was legislation discussed this week at the State House about improving special education. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one measure that's getting attention this year is a push to get a special education ombudsman. This would be an independent office similar to the state's child advocate, but that would provide oversight over the state's special education system. It would be a place for parents to go if they're not being properly served by this system. This has passed the Senate in the past, but never the House. At a hearing this week, State Rep Lauren Carson said she has more House sponsors on the bill this year than ever, so she's hopeful this could be the year that it passes. A number of parents and teachers also testified. Some of them referenced our Target 12 investigation on the preschool special ed issue.
Wow, and does anyone oppose the bill?
Yeah, the Rhode Island Department of Education is not a big fan. They say they already have a special education call center where families can go with their complaints and concerns. They also presented an alternative proposal. They called it facilitated IEPs. Those are the individualized education programs that you get if your child has special needs. So this would essentially be a mediator who would help in the IEP meeting. That's RIDE's proposal. Critics say, that sounds great, but it doesn't do anything for compliance after the fact.
Okay, interesting. So thanks, Steph, as always, for being here. I know you'll continue following this issue closely.
Of course.